Oh yeah, what's up YouTube? It's a few days after the drift weekend. You'll know if you watch the first day I was having issues with the tie rods, so grabbing these from somebody that does the Netco events, and they also do have 2 tires on them, which is pretty sweet. Those are 225, so I mean I can maybe burn those up in lower pressures, but I'm gonna go grab these today. These are 8-inch wide, 35 offset. So gonna go out, grab those today, and I do have some new fronts to put on. I got some 235 200 tread wear tires. I don't know if we'll see how that feels. I've got spares as well, so but we've got 8-inch rims and we're going to be getting them for a steal, so very happy about that. Just wanted to update you guys along the process, maybe just kind of document the day, whatever it is, but doing car things, so let's get these rims. While I'm down here, I'll show you guys. These are the 200 tread wear. I got the Accelera, I think it's the 651 or whatever. Those are the tires I went through Netco. I was thinking about just swapping them over, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got 265s and 245s PHIs, and I have Ironmans on the back of the Z. That's all I got right now. We're on the road grabbing some rims. They're pretty similar to the Enkeys that I got right now. They're just, black 6-spoke, like kind of like T's or whatever, but not. So good cheap drift spares, I'm hoping. Plan is to run those 235s on the set that doesn't have tires. Beauty about it is they are 8-inch wide. I can run 235 all the way up to a 255 on that size. So if I have any cheap tires that I end up finding, I end up buying, I can always run it on those 8 inches, and I'll have if not, I'll have spares for the front of the car. And by getting these rims, I'm gonna not have that tie rod rubbing issue at all. I'll be able to get a lot more lock out of it, I think, and basically gonna be not having to worry about the steering. I'll be able to throw the car a little bit harder, and it's just gonna be one less thing I gotta worry about. Awesome. Got some rims. Pulling off now. Thank you, Tito, if you're watching this, for the hookup. Yeah, got some spares, got some drift spares. Kind of had me thinking a little bit about one thing in particular, I guess, that was said in the last video on the second day of the weekend. Brian, his friend Jerry, asked me a really good question. When I'm planning to get into Group A. Seeing as like that was only my 3rd event. I don't really know anybody yet, and that was my 2nd event at Netco specifically. I guess my plan would be to, at future events, and I did get to at this event, last one, but I want to watch the drivers. I want to watch all the A group drivers. Unfortunately, I can't watch the B group drivers, but if I can watch the A group drivers and see how they drive and whose style is what, because everybody drifts a little bit different. So that's just something I want to be very well aware of before I really get into tandem. And I mean, I say this now, and I could easily go tandem in my next event, but I just want to like kind of update you guys, at least my feelings on that, because I did build the car to be a drift car, and it's, you know, it's doing really well. It's doing really well at that, and I'm doing awesome. I'm super pumped about that, but I would like to keep it nice in a way. But I know that, you know, one of these days I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get the balls to go for a wall tap, or somebody is gonna, you know, knock on my door. You know, that's all fine, and like I'm totally down for like a dent on my door, you know, or like a tire mark, but I'm not down for like totaling my car, or like somebody just wrecking my shit for something completely unnecessary, you know, them understeering right into me or something like that, something stupid, or like them transferring, you know, too late and like clipping my back bumper, something like that, you know. I just that is one thing. I need to see who follows well and what's going on over there. So I would like to get to tandems, and I would like to get to A. It's just you know, the car's just getting sorted out. Once I get that sorted out, you know, the front end and dampening, actually, that adjustment felt really good that I made. So once I get those, you know, settings set up and I'm dialed, I'm definitely going to be comfortable tandeming. I feel completely comfortable following somebody else. Like I have no doubts in my mind that I can follow somebody the same way I do in a simulator, but it's just having someone chase me, that's a whole other ball game. So yeah, anyways, I guess end of rant on that one. But yeah, we'll show you guys these rims when we get back to the house. All right, so this is what I made it home with. So two of them have tires mounted on already. Wow, I can't talk. But unfortunately, they are different tires. So I don't know if I want to run. I mean, they seem like similar, like they're like the same tread wear. I mean, just burn them up or like use different ones. I don't know. But I can use these to test the rubbing on the Z. And you know, just from the overall styling of these, I feel like they're gonna look really good. So I have an order of parts coming in from GKtech. I got extended wheel studs, like for all of the hubs and mainly the fronts, but you know, mainly if anything breaks, you know, I have spare studs, so that's cool. But I'm also got a set of spacers coming in as well. I plan on running all my rims at some point on the back of the car. So I wanted different thicknesses to basically, you know, fill this gap in more. With these tires, I could probably get away with my 20 mil spacer because it hovercrafts pretty good back here. But yeah, I feel like the other rims are gonna look really good. It's the next day. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, but I do have a potential possibility of going drifting on the 14th next month at Lock City Drift. I just wanted to, I wasn't sure if I was gonna go. These guys open their registration 2 weeks ahead of their events, and Nedco opens them 1 week ahead before their events. So my thought was, if something happens at Nedco, I would be screwed if I bought a Lock City ticket. But it looks like they can credit you. If you can't make it, you give them notice 48 hours or more prior to the event. They'll let you use those credits to another one. So decided to snag those just in case I can't actually get tickets for the 7th and 8th at Nedco. So we'll see. I did sign up as a B class driver or intermediate this time, so I actually took my time signing up. Might not get this spot, we'll see. So it took me about 10 minutes to decide if I was gonna go or not. So we got the new rubber mounted. So these are the 235 40 18 tires. Painted the center caps there. They were just straight white, and yeah, they look really good. So we'll get these mounted on the car, but I don't want to show you guys the clearance differences. We have a much longer gap here than we did before with these 8-inch rims. Right now I have a 20 mil and a 3 mil spacer stacked on top of each other, and that's giving me enough clearance. Before, we had 21 mil of clearance at full droop with the other rims that we had on. With those ones, those were 9-inch plus 15 offset. Now with these rims and the 23 mil of spacer, we've got 32 mil of clearance. So that's over 10 mil to the tie rods. So what I've done is these lock stops, I replaced the bolts with grade like 10.9, and I took there was a cotter pin stuck in between here, if you guys remember, to help space this out, and so it couldn't get crushed in any farther. But now we are running the most amount of lock you can get on the kit, unless I take those lock stops out. I did test with the lock stops out. I'm not sure if I want to do that. The caliper banjo bolt gets really close to the coilover. This bolt right here, this banjo bolt, comes very, very close to right here. You can actually see potentially where it may have hit already. So that is kind of our limiting factor right there. And also, without lock stops, this caliper hits on the sway bar end link. The lower bolt will hit the front of this arm as well. So I don't know if I want to actually take out those lock stops. For testing purposes this time, I'm probably just going to leave it in. I mean, that is a lot of lock, you know, so it should be good. Like, that's definitely 60 degrees. But yeah, these rims are, you know, they look great. They balanced perfectly fine. They're a little heavier than I'd like, so they're a little bit heavier than the 9s, which is kind of crazy. So, but that's their reps, you know. It is what it is. They were cheap as hell. So one thing I'm also worried about with these is these are 235/40, so this is a little over an inch shorter in total, so we might have some more gap up front. It's also going to technically lower the car about 1/2 inch, which is a potential issue. The car's really low, so we'll see, dude. I got a lot on my mind. But we're gonna test fit this and, you know, do our bolt checks. Bolt checks, man. If you don't have a bolt checklist, you're doing it wrong. Got my fronts, got my rear section. So, and got all your foot pounds, your different sockets you need for it. So yeah, just gonna put these on, see how it fits, and drop it down. Oh yeah, so one more thing I gotta do here. These pockets are definitely not big enough for the lugs to like go into. With a 20 mil and a 3 mil, it just barely makes contact right here. So I'm gonna be grinding down, each space on each wheel with the angle grinder so that it'll fit with the spacers and everything's gonna be all right. So, bam. All right, so this is definitely should be enough clearance. I'm not like routing these out. I'm just need like a mil or two of clearance. So not much. Yeah, that's what she looks like. It is sitting so much lower now. Yeah, so that's sitting really low. Fitment's good. You know, it's fine. But dude, that is really low to the ground. One of the things I've been thinking about is, if you guys remember, in one of my videos, the front camber, because of the clearance with the Superlock Lcas, I need to pull out front camber. Basically what I need to do is take off the front upper camber arms on either side, take them apart, put them back together properly because there's not complete thread engagement, and then I should be able to get less camber. And then once I get less camber, I should be able to raise up the car because there's tie rod clearance issues with the knuckle. So yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. She's really low though. I'm gonna take it for a test drive, see how it settles, and take it from there, I guess. Great, well, I mean, I didn't have any rubbing. I didn't have any like issues, of course, with the fenders. I didn't bottom out. I might try just like upping the dampening up front when I'm at the track. See if like that prevents the bumper from hitting the ground. I don't know, we'll see. But we're like 3 inches off the ground. 3 inches off the ground at the oil pan, so I don't really know. Should be fine. Ugh, should be fine, but that's what we're gonna try to do for the event. All I gotta do now is do the regular nut and bolt check and pack up. At the next event, I am also having my buddy drive the car again. We're gonna try to get him into Group B. That would just make going to events a lot easier. Even if I only had him drive like a group or something like that throughout a weekend, that's like half off of a weekend. So yeah, if you're in the same group at Nedco, you can share the car and not have to pay for 2 tickets. So that's the idea. But yeah, if you guys like this and just random update, I mean, just picking up rims and clearance and stuff, I don't really know if I'm going to make this into a video, but comment, rate, or subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Next video again, it's just going to be a drift day, hopefully. I do have tickets like halfway secured for Lock City, but we're going to go out to Nedco for another weekend, and going to be a good time. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a nice night, day, wherever you are. Peace out.